No, I'm not teaching you how to cook soup. I'm trying to stir this so I can have dinner, but I'm going to talk to you while I do it because I have to study. So I just got locked out of my house, but I'm in my house now. But normally the window behind me has no screen, and sometimes it's open, so I just climb up the wall and climb in. Well, fall up the wall more so, because there's no ladder. But today it wasn't open, and I forgot my keys. And I went to church, and my mom was working till like 10. So I was like, oh my gosh, what do I do? So I phoned my sister. She said, well, try the basement windows, because normally they're open. So I tried the one in my room. Turns out it's open. So I was like, yes, okay. But it only opens part way. And I'm like, well, I'm fat. That doesn't work. And my sister's like, no, 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 it unhinges. And so I forgot she said it unhinges. So I opened it like all the way and peered in. And I was like moving this fan off my shelf so that I could actually get down there. And then, so I push the fan to the floor. And as I'm wheeling back out, the window itself falls on me because it unhinged. So I get squished. But I can't let that drop because otherwise it's going to shatter. So I have to like hang on to it, and then pull it out with me. So once I get it out, I call my mom and I'm like, okay, don't freak out. The window's not broken. Here's what I'm going to do. And at this point, I was wearing like a really nice white shirt that was kind of like baggy. And then this really puffy, well, not puffy, it's kind of like a hippie skirt, I guess. And it's big. Like if I were to drop down through the window, I'd probably step on it and then fall off the shelf and break my neck. And so my mom's like, well, you're going to rip your skirt if you do this, so you're going to have to take off your skirt. And I'm only wearing underwear under my skirt. And it's right beneath, the window's right between my house and the neighbor's house, so there's no traffic or anything. But they have a dog, and the dog starts barking, because I'm making noise. And so, as I'm going, I'm like, I can't believe I'm actually doing this. And so, I took off my shirt, so that I only had an undershirt on, and then sat there for a few minutes debating what happens if I take off my skirt and someone catches me without a skirt on. I was like, okay, well if I just do this really fast, it'd be good. And so, whip off my skirt. As I'm doing this, I hear the neighbor's deck door slide open, meaning that they're coming to check what's wrong because the dog won't shut up. And so, I'm sitting there, I have no skirt on, my bra is like half out of my shirt because it's an undershirt. It's not like made to cover everything. And I'm like, oh my goodness, they're gonna see me sitting here like half naked. So I like shimmy into the window, but there's these freaking blinds in my way. And so they're just like rattle, 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 rattle. And so all of a sudden I hear the neighbor coming down the steps. And I'm like, oh crap. And so I like wiggle in and drop onto my shelf. But at this point, like my shelf's here, the fan is right here on the floor, and my laptop's here on the floor. So I can't jump onto the floor, and the floor's cement. So if I like jump across my room, it's gonna hurt. But my bed's right there, but I'm really high up. So I'm like, oh my goodness. So I like wiggle down and I do like this flying squirrel leap onto my bed, and I bounced off my bed. But it was a successful B&E and stripping fest, I guess. But it was really fun, and I wanted to film it and tell you guys about it because text just doesn't adequately do it. So, oh, and I'm cooking cream and mushroom soup, if you wondered. I'm not going to give you an instruction video on that because it's all told on the can. But yeah, so that was my exciting Sunday. I have more news, but you're going to have to read that on my Tumblr. So, yeah, bye.